So tonight it's a straightforward, simple night. We want you to engage more with the artworks, so we won't bore you with a lot of talking and a lot of formalities. Yeah. Tonight's exhibition is titled The Masks We Wear. Please help me welcome the artist for this great occasion, Mr. Simon OSEI.
I need to acknowledge the reason why I think it's wrong.
The man Wiz.
This is Wiz. He's the only reason why I picked. Thank you all for coming. Yeah, I'd like to thank Kujudan here and his cronies who put this thing together. His cronies, including my wife and co. I have behind me these paintings based on my only theme, which is the masks we wear. The masks we wear was inspired by my family. Apparently, I'm blessed with a face which you can't read. So my daughter comes to me and says, Dad, why are you angry? I'm not angry. So I decided to check this out. I went and stood in front of the mirror, gave a nice smile, but the image didn't smile back. Then I realized that I had a problem, or they had a problem. Because if you live with somebody who you can't read his face, even if you give him a present, it's like, thank you. And he says thank you, and you're not sure whether he loves the present or not. And that's when I started looking at the masks around me. The West African masks. And they became the subject for most of my work. So that's the first one. The second theme is on the Kyaba. The Kyaba is the most recognizable of all the Inca motifs. And it's supposed to represent fertility. But fertility, from where I come from, also has to deal with prosperity. We all understand that at this time of our country, we need some small. So, I'll say thank you again, and based on this little summary, I hope it will explain most of what I have here. Any other things, we are here to help you. Thank you.
So just want the artist to accompany by guests. So you will just talk about just 3 of his pieces here that is shown. So these are our guests. So we will start from here. So
very nice.
We just talk about this piece and that piece and that piece. Or you can choose a piece.
Is that the name of your company? That's the name of your company. Everybody. What's on the back?
I really wanted to talk about this.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this is Ikuyama, like I mentioned earlier, is part of the Edinburgh motifs. Right? I did it in honor of the woman in my life, or the woman who've been part of my life, and that's one of them. That's my sister, Willie. I'm also a lawyer and troublemaker. Yeah. So they're represented here. This one is the This one is the matriarch. You know, in our society, we make it seem as if the women are the
Weaker.
weaker, but they're not. whenever we have a problem, they say we should go to the matriarch, everyone. And so they hold this prominent place in our society. Then, I think we should move from, let's go to the big ones, right? Please come with me. Another role the women play in Accra is the kingmaker. They actually make the king in our society. You understand? And that's the kingmaker. And yet, so this is the kingmaker. So now you understand the role the women play. That's to make the king. You have to be very powerful yourself. And this one is the leader, based on this Yasantua warrior theme. She led the Shanties into war against the British. And the custodian. The custodian is the one who holds the history and the treasures of the community. All the stories we hear, the Anansi stories and etc. Where does it come from? You don't know about it. Thank you. So those are the foundations for this. So we have the provider, we have the warrior, we have the kingmaker, and the leaders. They do the leadership.
What's this one?
This one is the custodian of our culture. She gives us the oral history and holds the stories that we have, that holds our community. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Any questions? I think questions will be better.
I got a question with that. Didn't think. I got a question.
Yes, please.
These symbols here out of their neck and the left side, what are they lips? Is that another face? Is that the nose and the...
That's one face here.
Okay.
That's another face here.
Right?
And that's another face.
So, okay.
So the title of this one is Careful the Ear. Careful the one who holds your ear. So here, you should be very careful the person who comes whispering things to you. Because you don't know where that person also takes your matter to.
So is this a man and a woman, or?
Well, it's two individuals. It can be anybody.
Two individuals. Because they don't have the ear, just one face, but that person has...
So this is the sneaky one. This is you.
Okay.
You have to take her.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
So this is the one who comes whispering things into your ear. And you should be very careful.
Careful that one.
Because you are likely also to give information which you'll take away.
Yeah.
Actually, just be careful your counsel.
Is there a reason why you gave this one hands and that one no hands? Thank you.
The reason is that I needed it to motivate this question. Otherwise, you would have looked at it and gone. Now you're looking at both of them.
I missed it initially.
Because if you look carefully, this one has two faces, this one has three.
No mouth.
And no mouth.
Yeah.
Good. So now you're looking at the painting more. That was the only trick.
Let me ask you. So is this one no nose and this one has no nose, or?
Like, I said, that's the trick. Now it's forcing you to look at it twice.
I'm looking at it a lot of times. All right, because, okay.
Okay, keep looking.
Thank you. Wow, when
There's so much going on, even when you look at the hands.
because is she pointing the fingers, or is it a she, or is that? I thought that was an earring, but that's a nose, right? It's not an earring.
The nose is displaced.
So the noses are similar, but for that face, but at first I thought it was an earring. At first I thought this was the woman and that might have been the male, but he said they're just two people.
Yeah, they're just two people.
And he didn't leave no indentation because he could have got away with just putting a little wrinkle there that it could have been.
That's the thing about people that you have to be careful about. You can't quite figure them out.
Oh, I like it.
That's the
He
thing.
left it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You
And your name?
Wilma.
Thanks, Wilma. I'm Sherman. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's my bigger brother.
Oh, that's your brother. Okay. Yeah, wow.
Sometimes I interpret his faces.
Thank you.
He doesn't know what it means.
I think he's very
I
talented.
figure, yeah.
I really do. I hope it goes far. Do you know what motivated? I'm gonna answer. What motivated him with that one?
One of the first of the masks.
Oh, the man.
Yes.
Wow. Because that's really that's powerful. Because
Very
he.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's the only one that he has. But and that one and that one have teeth. But everybody else, I don't think there's no more teeth. That teeth and some teeth, but that has a lot of teeth. Wow. Yeah.
You should.
And that kente, isn't that like a pattern? Is that for Taganas? That pattern of kente design
Some of the
symbols?
symbols in there, I don't know if it's deliberate, but yeah, you know the triangular ones.
Yeah, because someone told me that you can tell from certain parts of the kente what part of Africa people are from, or even what tribe they're from, just because of those patterns.
But the mask thing is very big in our culture.
Yeah. Thank you. Is this his?
I don't think so.
Okay, because that's his. Okay.
I think it was.
Something about mask? Okay. Wow, I gotta get this.